Like a multiplayer Elden Ring, but like that already exists. What do you want, like a Elden Ring MMO? I want you to add 10 hours? Brother, are you smoking a pack or what's going on? Jeb with the 10 bomb. Thank you, brother. Salute on time in the chat for the 10 bomb.
It's been really fun, even though it's definitely got, you know, some repetition issues and stuff like that. But as expected from just a network test, a lot of the test is very limited. You could
Why are you yelling? I'm not even yelling. Oh, Baba King. Baba King's always yelling, bro. He's always yelling.
It's more of a, well, a network test.
Wait, do I sound too loud on the mic though or no?
After the first session where nobody could play for 3 hours straight, the remaining sessions besides I played the last two, all of them had the multiplayer password completely disabled. So that was definitely an issue. But when the passwords were finally reintroduced, everything seemed to work very smoothly. The net code overall in terms of like just connection with other players was very good. Connection wise, other than like server disconnects and stuff that happened here and there, I had multiple sessions where I didn't get interrupted at all. Again, I beat the final boss maybe 9 times, 10 times. So before I get too deep into like the pros and cons, the good and the bad, and I want to preface this by saying I am obviously a huge Souls fan. I've uploaded multiple playthroughs over on Elden Ring. I've uploaded other Souls games. At the moment, I'm in the middle of doing a Dark Souls 2 playthrough, for example. I've done Sekiro. I've played some Dark Souls 3 on the channel, although I have beaten the game. I have played all the games. I have beaten the majority of it all. So going into this whole thing, I was a little worried with the way that they were, you know, kind of angling everything and presenting it. If you don't really know what it's all about and you just look at some of the elements of it, you'll see people actively compare it to like a battle royale, because it does have one element of a battle royale where you have to move area to area because you have to worry about an incoming storm or gat or
That's
whatever.
not battle royale
The
though.
only thing that's actually battle royale about this whole thing, and then maybe if you think randomized loot is battle royale, but I would say that that is definitely more.
To me, battle royale involves loot.
That said, I feel like everything that is all mashed together is actually pretty nice. I was worried about it overall, but after playing it, I actually enjoyed it much more than I was expecting. I was expecting to do a few runs and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. And sure, yeah, it got that way towards the end where, you know, I had everything figured out and people were figuring out, you know, where to run and everything. But again, this test is not a beta. It's just a network test. So I don't even know how much feedback they're taking into account. And on top of that, it wouldn't even be entirely accurate because everything that we've seen in this network test is clearly not the full scope of everything. We got one mission with like 2 different variables, whereas in the full game, everything is going to be fully, so things on the map will be different, things will be in different locations, loot and all that stuff will be more randomized than it currently is, because some of the loot is randomized, but other things aren't. So like, for example, I noticed that I ended up seeing a lot of the same shop items, the same bosses spawning in specific areas, other things like that. In the full game,